Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dora the Fluid Crafter, and we are continuing our series for our project life cards and our reusing of our old planters, our planners. Planters, listen to me, can't even talk this morning or afternoon actually. And so I thought I would just turn the camera on and let's do another little series of how to use your project life cards inside your old planners. And so I did, let's see, where is it? Let's find it really quick. It's here, I do believe. Give me just a moment to let me get to the page. I posted it up on social media. So I made this little frame. All these are project life cards, and I also did this little pocket here. These were also done with all project life cards, including the little sayings. And so I will finish decorating these pages, but I wanted to go ahead and put them where I'd like to have them. So I'm going to show you guys another way to do that or create that, especially if you want to do, I know a lot of people do, what are they called, photo mats. They mat the back of the photo and then they, place it down where they like it to go. And some of them put them in frames, some people don't. It's all up to you. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just journal and put them down and things of that nature. So before we get started, I just wanted to say that some people have expressed that they're afraid to journal or to show other people their journals because they don't think they're good enough, or they don't think that it's if they don't think that other people will like it. Well, here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I have videos up where I journal through grief. I have another one coming up. I haven't done one in a while, and with the holidays coming, it's getting a little difficult, struggling a little bit over here, won't lie to you. And so I have been journaling again through that. However, it's your journal. It's your emotions, your feelings. You are expressing yourself in the way that best suits you, not somebody else. And I just want to encourage you guys to don't give up on that. Keep doing it. And you know what? Sometimes those, sorry if I tap the camera. As you guys know, I got a new setup, so it's kind of a little weird. But if journaling helps you, then keep doing it, no matter what. It doesn't matter what it looks like. As long as you do it and you like what you're doing and it fits to you and it fits to the person you're journaling about, then I say keep doing it. Don't change it. There's no reason to change it. So don't be discouraged. Just keep going, okay? Just keep going. And so I'm going to pull my camera back just a little so the table doesn't wobble it. There we go. We'll kind of fix that. There we go. Okay, now it should not wobble anymore. Okay, don't think it is. So, for this one here, I wanted to do a little journaling for my daughters, and so I will show you my first daughter's page, and then I will go to my second daughter's page, and I'll kind of fast forward through that, but I'll show you what I'm going to do for this. My oldest daughter is very colorful, very artistic, very just her own person, and I love that about her. And as you can see, her hair is actually blue. And so I thought this page here would be perfect for her and for me to decorate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, now I don't have all my project life cards out here, but I'm going to pull up this one, and we're going to do, I think I'm going to do that one there because those colors go pretty good. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to create a window. Okay, but I also want to have some place that I can write on, you know what I mean? Like to write what the picture's about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this picture fits into the project life card, like so. Okay, and then when I cut it out, I want to make sure that her face stays inside the frame piece. Okay, and I'm going to use the Happy Planner Square Punch. These do actually come into two different sizes. I like the smaller one because I like to create smaller pieces. Okay, so make sure that's down all the way and kind of center it the best you can. This is another reason I like to use the lines, because it helps me to center on both sides. And so I'm just going to center that up, like I said, the best I can. Maybe. I'm going to pop it out. Okay, so this is just the frame piece, and so now we have a frame. I'm going to set that to the side. And so now her picture will go behind the frame. Okay, and so since I want her face in the picture, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that top section off, but before I do that, I'm going to glue this down so that way I can have it exactly where I want it, and then I will cut the top of it off. Okay, and so right here where her necklace is, just below that is where I'm going to glue it down first. And as you know, with ink jets, anytime you get it wet, the ink will smear. So if you're trying to go right here, come down just a little bit, just in case it starts smudging. You don't want it to smudge up into where it's being seen. And I always just kind of tap off the edges so it doesn't smear out. Okay. And so now I'm going to place this like so, but I need it to come, oh, there we go. Just like that. Okay, and so we have that one section down. Now that's going to hold it, so that way we can cut this top section off. Okay, and so now her face is still in the frame. Okay, and so now I can go and I can glue the surrounding edges. And for this here, I think I'm just going to glue the top, because there's not really that much on the edges, on the side edges, and I don't want that to seep through, like to smear the ink. So I'm just going to dab just a little on this top here. Like that. And that will hold the picture down. And so there we have a frame. And then you have a couple lines that you can write on and everything, which I think is really, really cool. And so we're going to use this as a photo mat. Okay, and then when I get finished, I will be gluing this down, but I also want to show you what you can do with the excess pieces. So because I do want to write, but I don't want to write all over the background just yet, I do want to write, and so I'm going to add a little writing space. Okay, and this looks like a clipboard, so how about we make this look like it's being clipped right underneath of there as like an extra piece of paper, right? Two different levels, and then this way we can write on all of this, but it'll look like it's clipped with two different styles of pages, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, and I tapped you again. I apologize. I apologize. Like I said, I'm still getting used to it. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, so before I do that, now I'm not inking any of this up except for this piece here because I want this piece to stand out. So let me grab my ink, and I did it again. I'm so not used to this setup here. So that's why I'm moving a little slower. Sorry guys, I do apologize. I am just not with it these last few days. Holidays coming up. So when you stick this on there, it'll make it stand out and really make it look like it's a different sheet of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Turn it upside down here so I can even it out properly. Okay. There we go. And now we have a clipboard. Okay, and so now we have that section. There are so many different things you can do with these guys. I'm not kidding you. I'll do quite a few more as well. But for right now, we're doing just some easy things that anybody and everybody can do. We'll get into more of the advanced stuff in the next few videos. But I want to do some simple things for some people that may not have a lot of products or a lot of different punches or anything, you know, just some easy things that they can do even on a you know, paper cutter. Okay, so now we have this. I am going to grab my stamps here. Move that up a little bit. This one here is just Kelly Creates, and it's got a bunch of different sayings in it. That to the side. Be careful not to hit the camera. Okay, I'm gonna bring out my long one here. Be careful not to stick my arm in there. Okay, so we are going to put Imagine and Love. On here. Not on the same one, but we're going to do it. So let's see here. Let's see. I know that will fit. And the cool thing about this too is even if the words go over the edges, it still makes it look unique. And so, okay. I'm going to ink that up. I'm definitely moving that out of the way because I will put my arm in it. I'm just going to line it up with the lines on the paper best I can. It's a little off, that's alright, I don't care. And then there is one. I'll stick that back over there. And then we have Love here. Okay, and so I'm going to put this down here on the bottom where the bird is. Actually, let me pull this down so I can see it a little bit better. I hope that stamps. Oh yeah, it did. Woohoo! Okay, so there we have those. I'll put that over there. We're going to put these back up. Now I will come back also and fully decorate some of these pages as a journal with me, and I'm slitting this right up the side here because these bigger ones, it's just easier for me to slide these in from the side like this than it is to try to keep pulling them out of the bottom. And so there you have it. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take this one out. But before we do that, I want to place these down onto the page. I'm going to open this up so it's a little flatter and not rocking around. Okay. So we'll do this one first. Put this one right down here in the corner. I love this art glitter glue. It sets up really fast. Then you don't have to worry. I love that. I really, really love that. Now, I'm not going to go over her head or the actual picture that's in the frame because, again, I don't want that to bleed out. And so I'm just going to go right here around the edge very lightly on both the edges. You can also use double-sided tape, which would work perfectly fine as well. And then a little bit right up at the top, and then down here where I glued it down. This way it keeps the glue off of the actual picture. And I'm going to put this one up here. Like so. So now we have those down. Now she loves art and she loves doing all those things, and so I thought that I would decorate the page. Whoops, let me close that before there's ink all over the place. Decorate it up a little bit, you know, with art or colors or things like that. And so I'm just going to use a little washi here. I got a couple of the Jane Davenports on sale at Michael's, and which was amazing because, you know, I can't afford, you know, $10–15 for a set of washi tapes. I can't, but I got these on sale. They were like $3. Couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. And let's see. I'm looking for colors. I don't want, you know, same colors on top of each other. I want it to kind of, I don't want it to blend in together. I want it to kind of show that there's a build-up of the washi. And so different colors kind of makes it look like a, you know, a little bit of a mixed media background-ish, right? Okay, And then what I thought was really cool is in here there were these eyes, these different eyes, and she draws anime and portraits. She knows how to do portraits. She's so talented, and so I thought I would put a couple of these on here as well. Okay. I'm just taking off, you know, what doesn't. Actually, we'll put this one down here, like so. And let's see, and here's another one with eyes on it, but this one has the double eyes, like they're looking at you, which I think is really cool. So we'll do this one. Put this one up here up top, like that. And then we, of course, we have some watercolor characters, and then here are some standing up. And then I'm not sure if these are Jane Davenport. I think these were maybe planner washies or something. I'm not really sure, but these are also, but they're watercolor. Now these I know are planner, but these are also really cool. And then here's the one with just the faces. I love those. And then here's some watercolor flower pots. So I'm just going to just kind of look at, those two would be good. And I know that one and one of these. Okay, so let's do these. And then we'll leave it at that. Whoops. Ripped it in half. That's all right. I do have to say that her washi is really nice. It's really sticky. So okay. Gonna do that one there. Then I'm going to take her down here in the corner since I ripped her. I mean, you can't really tell, but she's a little smaller, so we'll do that. We'll put a couple flower pots up. Just really about, you know, drawing art, things like that. I mean, all of it is really super cool. So we'll put her over here. Now this one here, I'm going to do differently. Oops, I ripped that one too, but that's okay. I'm going to end up ripping it anyhow before I put it down, so. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to take a nice piece of it here, and then without thinking, I'm just going to rip it. Okay, I'm just going to rip it, and then I'm just going to stick it in sections. And all I'm doing is just giving a little extra, what is it called? Color to the page. And like I said, you know, you can do it any way that you want. This just kind of reminds me of her and things that she does, Yeah, all that good stuff. And so that is simple. That is a simple, simple page. And so I will come back and I will start writing, and then of course I will also journal and write into the open areas, which will also make it look, you know, a little more unique. But there's a simple way to use your project life cards onto a page in your journal. So there's that one. And then now I'm going to do my other daughter, who is more I don't know the term for it. She's a Christian like me, and she believes in God and things, Jesus and stuff, which, you know, is amazing. But she's more laid back. That's the word I was looking for. She's more laid back. She is very imaginative, very wonderful, absolutely amazing daughter. So I wanted to do one of hers on one of my faith pages, because of course, you know, when I think of that, I think of her. And so I thought, because this picture is black and white, this would be perfect for hers, like this. And so for hers, I'm going to use this card and this card. I'm going to use these two. Okay, and so this one here is a picture of a library card, and then on the back is just hearts. So I wanted to use something to make a frame for hers. It almost kind of makes it look like a Polaroid, you know what I mean? But I also want lines, so I'm not sure. I think I'm going to just use this side, but I'm not sure if it goes with it, if that makes sense. Like that has blue in it and it's hearts, so I know it will go with it. I could do it on this side. Let me see if I have another page that would suit. No, we're going to just do this. Okay, so, so for hers, yeah, we're just going to do it this way. Okay, so for hers, as you guys know, I'm going to be doing pretty much the same thing. So I will shoot some music up, and I will fast forward, so that way you guys don't have to worry about listening to me talk and all that good jumbo. Okie dokie? Alright, I'll see you guys in a few.